Hey guys, hi. So it's been a while I've made a video, and in this particular video, what I wanted to talk about is that how do I plan on taking my YouTube channel? I know it's been a little off center. There's no clarity on much what I'm doing right now on YouTube, okay? But I want to stick to SQL and make videos, tutorial videos, so a lot of people can get into this one place, which I'm actually very good at. So what I've planned to do is that I plan to uh there's SQL 50 on LeetCode, and I would want to create a video solution for each of these questions, and so you can actually learn and get an explanation why I did that solution. So then it might help you out in a way or so. So let's get into the video. And so the first problem is a very simple one, which most of you can do it, I believe, okay? But still, I would like to go into understanding what is my way of approach and how do I solve something, and what is the right way of thinking through some problems, which is a good way to do something. So let me share my screen and let's go to leetcode.com. Okay, so we are in the question right now and hope you can see my screen. So, it's the first question, which is of the recyclable, and it's from SQL 50, and it's from recyclable and low, name of the question, recyclable and low fat products. Okay, now let's read the question. Okay, so it says that write a solution to find the IDs of product that are both low fat and recyclable. Okay, and return the result in any table in any order. So even before like we go into even before we know what we have to do, the correct approach for this would be that we have to use a where statement in this, which is very simple. Why? Because it's wants it to be low fat and recyclable. We cannot use having. There's no requirement of a group by or having. There's no requirement of any aggregation of any sort, I feel, in here. Okay, and you also have to look into always, like, what if the question asks us how does the final result to be sorted by or ordered by. So most of the time they want it to be ordered by alphabetically or by a certain column, let's say order by name, in ascending order. So a lot of them require it, but in this question, if you see, they do not require to. You can result the table in any order. So let's look at the data set for once and what is the output we need. Okay, so the requirement is that um, find the ideal product that are both low fat and recyclable. Okay, so we have to find which have a both Y, which means yes and no. Okay, so if you observe data that uh, product ID 1 have both low fats and recyclable, and 3 also has a similar pattern where we have the both of them are YY, which is they're low fats as well as recyclable. So if you observe in here, if you run this query, okay, we would get something. Now let's look at the solution so we know understand. So even before you write down an SQL, do not just start writing queries, okay? Understand what things need to be done by. It's very simple from this. We'll have to use a from statement for the table, which is pretty obvious, okay? We'll be using select from, and we'll also be using a bit of where because we're gonna filter it, and we don't need to use any order by because we can result in any order. So let's look at the solution for once, and we will then go about doing. So if you in here is that, so they wanted it to be write a solution to find the IDs. So it just needed the ID. That's the reason we selected only the product ID. Then we did from products, okay, and where fats is equals to Y and recyclable equals to Y. It's a very simple one, and you have to understand when you have to do multiple things, okay. For example, let's say if this is Y here. So here it's a very simple thing, but a lot of time you might want to do something like this also, like, there would be questions where low fats equals to, so you might want to do something like, you at times some questions might want, let's say, select a maximum value from this, okay. Let's say select the max value. So you might want to do something like select max ID and from products, okay, where this and that, okay. So where something this, so where something like xxx, okay. So So my idea is that where statement is a very powerful statement, but you need to understand how to use it in a more complicated way and a more better way. So you don't need to write a lot of queries in general. So this is a very simple question, very good question to be honest, but to clear off the basic concepts. So I think that's about it for this question. I think it's a very simple one. Let's just submit it and see how it looks like. Okay. Do not remind you today. Later. Okay, so it's a very simple question. We got a solution right. It's accepted. Okay, so it's a nice solution. Okay, so I think yeah. So that's for this today for this question, and yes. So upcoming videos are gonna be similar SQL videos where I'll explain you the solution and how to go about solving something and how do I think on the lines and what to use and where to not to use and how do you get actually better at it is something that I'm really looking at. So I think that's about it for today and have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking time out and watching this. I'm just starting out in this space. So yeah, thank you very much.